Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Highness Sayyid Fahd bin Mahmoud Al Saeed receives Their Excellencies, the Ministers of Housing of the Gulf Cooperation Council countries. The Royal Navy of Oman marks its annual day. And the activities of the second edition of Oman Science Festival 2019 inaugurated. Good evening once again, live from this news center of the Sultanate of Oman television. Here we present to you the details of tonight's news bulletin. His Highness Sayyid Fahd bin Mahmoud Al Saeed, Deputy Prime Minister of the Council of Ministers, received today Their Excellencies Ministers of Housing of Gulf Cooperation Council countries participating in the 17th meeting hosted by the Sultanate. His Highness welcomed Their Excellencies the guests, expressing their appreciation of the Sultanate being led by His Majesty Sultan Qaboos of the efforts they are exerted in the field of housing and urban planning, aiming for development and adopting latest construction methods and at the same time preserving the housing heritage. His Highness also stressed the importance of the GCC Statistical Center with the regard of housing information databases in coordination with statistical centers in each country. His Highness also considered the allocation of the GCC Housing Award as an encouraging step. The talks during the meeting dealt with reviewing the most important topics discussed by the meeting, top of which are the joint housing work strategy, the unification of legislation and enhancing partnership with the private sector. From their side, Their Excellencies expressed thanks for the Sultanate's hosting of this meeting and good preparation that contributed to reaching many targeted results. The meeting was attended by His Excellency Sheikh Saif bin Mohammed Al-Shabibi, Minister of Housing. The participants of the 17th Gulf Cooperation Council Housing Ministers sent a cable of thanks and gratitude to His Majesty Sultan Qaboos bin Saeed on the occasion of concluding their meeting held in Muscat today. The meeting discussed the joint housing work and the projects to activate a unified Gulf system for owners' union, which will provide a database within housing-related issues. The meeting also discussed the Gulf Cooperation Council Award in the field of housing, which aims at enriching the academic research within the housing field and at promoting such field with the latest visions and updates. The meeting was chaired by His Excellency Sheikh Saif bin Mohammed Al-Shabibi, Minister of Housing. The Royal Navy of Oman RNO celebrated today its annual day, which falls on the 3rd of November every year. The ceremony was held at the military parade ground in Saeed bin Sultan Naval Base under the auspices of His Excellency Sayyid Hamoud bin Faisal Al Busaidi, Minister of Interior. At the beginning, a military salute was given to the chief guest, followed by the RNO music band played with the royal anthem. The chief guest then inspected the front row of the graduates and pinned long service and good conduct medals to a number of RNO personnel. The graduates took the oath of the allegiance and chanted thrice the life of His Majesty the Sultan, Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces. The second edition of the Oman Science Festival 2019 started today at Oman Convention and Exhibition Center with the theme, The Fourth Industrial Revolution, Technologies Without Borders. The Science Festival aims at spreading the knowledge development in the fields of sciences, mathematics and environmental geography. This year's festival is attended by more than 1,200 participants representing 60 institutions from the military, government and private sectors. International institutions and organizations such as the International Atomic Energy Agency, the European Organization for National Research and the World Intellectual Property Organization WIPO also participated in the festival. Visitors may attend this science festival till the 8th of November between 9 a.m. and 8 p.m. The opening ceremony was held under the auspices of His Excellency Sheikh Al-Fadl bin Mohammed Al-Harthi, Secretary General of the Council of Ministers. You're watching the Sultanate of Oman television, and yet to come in our news bulletin. Nizwa College of Applied Sciences celebrate the graduation of a new batch of students for the year 2019. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. The National Multi-Hazards Early Warning Center analysis indicates that the tropical storm Maha has developed into a tropical cyclone category 2 with an estimated surface wind speed around the center between 85 and 95 knots and continues to move towards west and northwest Central Arabian Sea. The cyclone's center is about 730 kilometers away from Ras Madraka. Rainy clouds are expected over the coasts of the governorates of South Sharqiya and Al-Wusta starting tomorrow. The Public Authority for Civil Aviation advises the public to follow latest official weather bulletins and reports. Oman Future Skills Initiative revealed plans to prepare national cadres to explore the digital future. These came during a press conference held by the initiative in the presence of His Excellency Dr. Ali bin Masoud Al-Sinaidi, Minister of Commerce and Industry. The initiative is being implemented by the Supreme Council for Planning in cooperation with World Economic Forum. The initiative aims to develop the skills of national manpower to meet the increasing demand for graduates in the digital field and keep pace with latest technological developments in the world. The conference stressed the need to involve the private sector and small and medium enterprises to come up with innovative solutions for future challenges. The Board of Directors of the Public Authority for Social Insurance approved the authority's general budget for the upcoming year. The board, during its meeting, also agreed on the investment opportunities that were forwarded by the Investments Committee at the authority. The meeting also focused on the latest updates in establishments projects. The meeting was headed by His Excellency Sheikh Abdullah bin Nasser Al-Bakri, Minister of Manpower, Chairman of the Board of Directors of the Public Authority for Social Insurance. A national workshop on innovative approaches to natural disasters risk reduction is held in Muscat to enhance national capabilities and build a regional network specialized in natural disasters risk reduction. More details in the following report by Saleh bin Khalfan Al-Rahbi.
Ecosystem-based disaster risk reduction and adaptation to ecosystem-based climate change in Oman's geo-environmental areas were discussed at the National Workshop on Innovative Approaches to Natural Disaster Risk Reduction in Muscat.
As we all know, Oman gets impacted by different types of natural hazards, including, for example, cyclones, extreme rainfall that leads to flash flooding. There are droughts, for example, that also impact large parts of Oman. So what we are going to do in this workshop today is we are going to divide the different regions of Oman into different geographical zones, and we are going to look at the different natural hazards that impact these different regions, and we are going to look at the exposure to natural hazards and the vulnerability of these regions to the different hazards that impact the different locations.
The workshop aimed to involve stakeholders in the process of exploring opportunities for integrating ecosystem-based approaches and agreeing on key steps to integrate ecosystem-based approaches into the development planning of the Sultanate.
This is a national workshop that we are organizing in Muscat in strong collaboration with the Ministry of Environment and Climate Change in order to mainstream the ecosystem-based approaches for disaster risk reduction and climate change adaptation.
This workshop was held to strengthen the capacity of the national cadres and build a regional network specialized in natural disaster risk reduction based on ecosystems and exchange experiences on ecosystem-based approaches to disaster risk reduction to help in planning for natural disaster risk reduction. صالح بن خلفان الرحبي, Sultanate of Oman Television, Muscat.
The Sohar Port Company celebrated the 15th anniversary of the establishments of the port and the free zone. It's worth mentioning that the volume of investments of the port exceeded 10 billion Omani riyals. The port also provided more than 10,000 job opportunities. The port is in its advanced stages, allowed the Sultanate to connect with the regional and world countries. It further became a significant part of the logistics sector as well as main center for imports and exports, in addition to being able to attract global investments and major industries. An agreement is signed for the development of a truck station in the Sohar Free Zone with an investment reaching 2.5 billion Omani riyals and on an area of 50,000 square meters. The project, which is managed by a Siad Group, will enhance the level of traffic safety after the great increase in the number of trucks at the port. This will reflect positively in the reducing traffic congestion. Nizwa College of Applied Sciences celebrated the graduation of a new batch of students for the year 2019. The ceremony was presided over by His Excellency Dr. Darwish bin Saif Al Maharbi and the Secretary of the Ministry of Health for Administrative and Financial Affairs. Once again, Saleh bin Khalfan Al Rahbi was there and he has this report.
After 5 years of hard work during their academic journey, the moment has come for the graduates of Nizwa College of Applied Sciences to celebrate their accomplishment.
It's a great feeling for this great event. After working hard for the past 5 years, and I'm ready for helping my family, serving my country, and I would like to thank all the people that supported me during this studying life, starting from my parents, my father, my mother, during to the teachers and my college.
It was a great journey around 5 years ago with all its challenges and achievements. And today I'm so happy because my parents, my family, my teachers are proud of me. And of course, all thank and grateful to them because of their support and guidance and advices.
I'm really so excited to reach for this stage. And I wanted to thank all my family, all my friends to support me for all that time.
201 graduates completed the requirements of bachelor and diploma degrees in International Business Administration, Mass Communication and Design programs.
Firstly, I'm so excited to reach this day and I'm really proud of myself. I would like to thank my family, my friends, and everyone who supported me to reach this level. It is not the end, it is the beginning to achieve our dreams.
Today we are so proud because we reached this level of education, and I think it is great achievement for me and for all students. Actually, I would like to thank all who support me during those 5 years, and also I would thank my family, my college, and also all my teachers.
I want to say to thank my family, friends, and all the people who support me to achieve this achievement. Also, with all the difficulties, I happy to reach this moment, and I'm so proud for myself.
The graduates have been equipped with essential scientific skills and experiences at Nizwa College of Applied Sciences, which offers quality academic programs that cater for the national development plans and the sustainable development of Oman.
Graduation is certainly a big achievement. Today, these proud graduates look forward to pursuing new dreams. صالح بن خلفان الرحبي, Nizwa College of Applied Sciences, الداخلية, Governorate.
Indeed, the dreams have been achieved by those young stars there. This is the Sultanate of Oman Television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Highness Sayyid Fahad bin Mahmoud Al Saeed receives Their Excellencies, the Ministers of Housing of the Gulf Cooperation Council countries. The Royal Navy of Oman marks its annual day. And the activities of the second edition of Oman Science Festival 2019 inaugurated. And with that, we do conclude this news bulletin brought to you live from this news center of the Sultanate of Oman television. From the entire news team and myself, we thank you for joining us. Wish you a pleasant evening and, of course, good night.